ever had. So that means they're pretty good out there.
Do you take your boys to In-N-Out?
I do.
Thank you. That is a divine experience.
Well, the fact that he enjoyed it, I was happy. Watched a lot of juniors out there today. That was a lot of fun.
That's good.
A lot of
That's
young
the best part of
Americans.
being here, right? Being able to watch that out on the outer courts, doubles, in full swing.
Li Na, who's had a couple of major injuries in the last couple of seasons. She had a right rib fracture, stress fracture. Was out for the second half of 2007 and had her knee scoped March 31st of this year. So she missed quite a few tournaments as well.
So 15.
Out for quite a long time. She had that surgery in Germany on the right knee and played at Eastbourne and Wimbledon, and then was out for a couple more tournaments after that, right before the Olympics, because of the knee. Actually was very nervous about being able to compete at the Olympics. Obviously she did, and she did very well.
Dementieva leads.
Who will be the stronger tennis nation in 2012?
That's interesting.
I mean, the Russians certainly are much stronger right now, but the Chinese have come on in a big way. And one of the reasons they've done it, Ted, obviously because Beijing was coming up, but they've hired a lot of outside coaches, international coaches, to come in and give them the information that they have very quickly. In fact, Thomas Hogstead, former player, former coach of Tommy Haas, is here in the box with Li Na. He's not her coach, but he's works with the Chinese Tennis Association.
And if you want to get into the Pulse, you can play along with us. Log on to usopen.org/pulse.
And the Russians took over in the Olympics this year. Elena Dementieva, Dinara Safina, and Vera Zvonareva, who beat Li Na for the bronze medal. Vera Zvonareva, who was the 8th seed here and lost first or second round.
So here's my next Olympic question, and I think you know I'm not the biggest fan of tennis in the Olympics. In 2012, which that Pulse question triggered, they're going to play tennis at Wimbledon.
At Wimbledon.
So a month after the Wimbledon Championships. I don't get it. I mean, what's unique?
Well, the key is the Olympics, the Summer Olympics, are in London.
Right,
so.
right. I mean, I understand they don't want to build a facility for tennis when you've got the grandest one right there. I understand all that. But, so what's...
You're saying it's going to be a repeat a month later.
A month later? What's the point?
Well,
I just don't get it.
Give someone like Roger Federer, who lost that long 5-setter, another chance. I mean, I can understand your point completely, but I just don't think there's a better venue, and that's really, I guess, the only answer.
Right. And I fully get why the players relish the Olympic experience. It's a wonderful thing. To carry the flag, to march in opening ceremonies. That's tennis players never get a chance to experience that. It's wonderful for them. But from a competition, a month after the most prestigious historic tennis title, you're going to go right back and play on the same stuff again. And it's going to be individuals playing each other. All right, Lee's on the board. That's a good sign. right, so now Lee trying to see if she can
Love 30.
get back in this thing after a rugged start.
First service.
Maxim Afiniganov.
Oh, very good.
Well, he's been in enough tournaments now, Ted, that I've got his name down. Of course, he's for the Buffalo Sabres, and he's been dating Dementieva for a couple of years.
How many goals he scored last year?
15.
76. I don't know. 12.
You're kidding.
12.
You're kidding.
I don't watch hockey. I'm from Southern California.
First service.
And thank goodness my kids don't play hockey.
Oh, you'd have been a great hockey
No,
mom.
the skates.
Oh, you would have been a great hockey
They
mom.
outgrow the skates like every 6 months, and they're so expensive. You got to get another pair. Push and Dementieva back with the depth and pace.
Dementieva leads 4 games to 2. First set.
Okay, what's a normal number then? Help me out here. Educate me, like you educated me last night with Transylvania.
I started as a hockey announcer 1,000 years ago, and I don't follow it as carefully now, but I'm going to guess he scored 22 goals this year. I was generous. 10 goals he scored.
So I was really close with 76.
You were just missed. All right, well, Lee's gotten herself in this thing a little bit.
Andy Roddick talked about how daunting this stadium is, Ted. Biggest stadium in tennis.
You think it was for Lee here at first?
I think she might have been. I mean, she was spraying balls all over. She's still at 8 unforced errors, and a couple of games ago she was already at 8, so she's starting to clean it up.
Love.